one step away.
All right, everybody. I got a couple announcements for you guys. For those of you who are just now tuning in for the first time, you're going to be able to find me all over the damn place. I am on iHeartRadio. You can get the Spreaker app from the Google Play Store. Now, that being said, I don't know if you're absolutely required to have the Spreaker app in order to listen, but I do know that you need to sign in and create an account if you want to get email notifications for when the show goes live. The main goal is to go live Monday through Thursday. I haven't decided a specific time yet. I kind of want to get you guys early in the morning, but at the same time, the kind of stuff that I'll be covering could probably put you in a bad mood. But the Google Play Store has announced, Google announced that the Play Store will be gone in about 6 weeks. That is per Forbes magazine. I don't know for sure what's going on with that. They're saying that there's some kind of malware apps that get put in there and they get snuck in and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, what? How the hell do you not know what's coming into your store? Nevertheless, they're going to be taking it down. So I don't know if you'll be able to get the Spreaker app after that. I have no earthly idea. So get it while you can. Sign in, create an account, and you can join me in the live chat feed. Yes, you can talk to me directly, and I will respond sometimes. Just depends on who you are and what you're saying. Other than that, you can listen on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute. Let's see, where else am I at? Oh, I'm also on social media, of course. I get fried up there all the time. I think I'm still in jail, so I can't go live on Facebook, but I can go live on Twitter. I can go live on minds.com. So head over to Truth Social, Real Talk Radio, W/Dan Lane. All of the above. Same name. Twitter, Facebook, Truth Social, Instagram. You know the drill. So head on over there and give me a follow, and I'll be posting all of my shows and content that offends the snowflakes right then and there. And you can see for yourselves just how much social media really likes me. Now that we have introduction out of the way, we can move on to what's going on in the world today, particularly the United States of America, the greatest circus that's ever lived. By now, I'm sure everybody knows that Biden has forcefully, I'm not going to say he wanted to do it because he definitely didn't. He came out and made several statements. I'm not sure if he remembered making those statements, but nevertheless, he has resigned, and I do believe his party finally pushed him to it. Now, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Harris? Is she going to step up? Is she going to take the reins? Because that's going to be fucking hilarious. I think she's even more unstable than Biden is. I mean, she is an absentee VP. She's a DEI hire. She's nothing more than that. She has no qualifications at all. She can't answer any questions. The only thing she'll do is cackle in your face, and you're looking at her like, what the fuck kind of demonic bullshit? And personally, I cannot wait to see her attempt to debate Donald Trump, if that even happens. If we even have an election the way that we know it. We all know the bullet missed, and they are shitting in their pants worse than Joe Biden ever could at this point. Because let's wrap it down to a dull roar. Let's just bring it up to where it actually is. This is where we're at. Democrats did not expect Trump to walk out of that rally alive. He wasn't supposed to. Now that he is, he's escalated in the polls. He's ahead in every single swing state. And you know Democrats are shitting their pants over the hundreds of millions of ballots I'm sure they already had pre-filled out with Joe Biden's name on them. There's not enough ballot printers in the world that's going to be able to clean that mess up. And seeing as how Trump chose Vance as his VP and a former major player in the IT industry, which is the reason why Trump lost 2020, it damn sure wasn't because Joe Biden was the most popular president in American history. Come on. You guys actually bought that shit? It was because of the IT industry. When he threatened to dismantle Section 230, that's what did it right there. And then he decided to go after the intelligence agencies and all that shit to take away power from them and give it back to the American people, and we are the cult members for supporting that shit. Can you believe that? I never thought in 100 years that I was a cult member, but I guess I am. I'm a cult member. Damn. Never knew. I mean, the idea of supporting somebody who wants to restore what our founding fathers left behind is just crazy, right? Am I the only one that's crazy here? I mean, I just had no idea that I was a cult member. I don't even own a Trump hat. I don't own a Trump shirt. I don't fly a Trump flag. I support the guy, but damn, I mean, I got bills and shit. I can't be blowing money and sending money to politicians. I just don't do that. But even so, I'm still a cult member, which we all know by now. That's just a MSM and social media talking point that the left parrots nonstop because, let's face it, nothing says cult like vote blue no matter who, huh? Screw policy. We don't give a shit about policies. Why should we care about policies? As long as you have a D in front of your name, you're a shoo-in as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not even a Republican, so I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm all about policies. You know, like most rational Americans vote with their wallets. They don't vote with their feelings. He's just an asshole. I don't like him. I just don't like him. I think this guy over here is sweet. He's nice. He's very polite. Oh, shut the fuck up. That doesn't make him a good leader. Might give you some tranquility time on Twitter. You won't have to say anything mean. But other than that, it's a damn shit show. This is what we get when you vote with your feelings. Cult member. Never thought in 100 years. But whatever, man. This is what we're dealing with. This is what the United States has dissolved into. It's a cesspool of mental illness all the way around. There's so many different facets I could cover on this show, but I'm not going to do that because I got other things to talk about. But you know what? I was sitting here thinking, why not let's just put Kamala in? Let's just let her win. I mean, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I mean, shit. Look how entertaining it's been thus far. We allow them to take away most of our freedoms anyway. Nobody's doing shit to get them back. Instead, we're taking to social media and battling out with peons that don't even mean anything, and half of them are bots. I've come to realize that. You got an entire Facebook page representing the left that is nothing but bots. Vote blue, save democracy. We're not a democracy, shithead. And you do have some real people in there. They're few and far in between, but even they believe all the horse shit. Oh, we are democracy. We have got to stop Trump. He's going to be a dictator. Maybe that's what we need, because clearly we can't give free reign to certain groups of people because, by God, it'd be a cesspool of piss and shit. Our country has gone to shit, and God forbid somebody wants to vote for the man who at least, even if he doesn't get it done, if he doesn't get it done, that's his mission to do it. What did the Biden administration bring? Oh, he brought the infrastructure bill. He didn't do shit but sign his name to a piece of paper. It was a bipartisan deal, and it didn't do anything. Bridges are still collapsing. Roads are still fucked up. Our border is gone. How do you call that a win? How do you call that a win? I don't get it. How does it affect you? And the rest of them are talking about the stock market is up. It's extremely high. Well, if anybody knows anything about the stock market, if you delve into the stock market, you would know that it's good if you're in it, if you have investments, if you're selling your stocks, yeah. But if you're just working at Popeye's Chicken and you're talking shit, I mean, what the hell? Shut up. It's not a win for you. And a lot of these kids don't even have jobs. That's the crazy thing. Like a lot of them, including 50-year-old adolescents that still live at home with mommy, having a political opinion about how we should vote. Celebrities, you know, this is how you're supposed to vote. You got like Jamie Lee Curtis and the rest of them up there on social media talking about, we got to vote blue. We got to save this country. Look, this is what they fail to understand. Our country was doing just fine before this parasitic ideology crept its way in through the borders and infiltrated our political system. Then you fast forward, and here we are. DEI hires. You got people that couldn't even pass a fucking test in elementary school that are now making decisions for our country. And a lot of that is based on the color of their skin, not their qualifications, not their experiences, none of that shit. That doesn't matter. Look at AOC. She was a damn bartender, a table dancer. There's pictures of her out there where she's drunk and doing a handstand, for fuck's sake. And this is the woman that's making political decisions. Look at Kamala Harris. She was a damn prostitute. Speaking of Kamala Harris, now that the Democrats have lost the black vote, is she identifying as an African American, or is she going back to her Indian roots? That's a legitimate question, I think. Comment in the live chat. Let me know what you think. I'm curious. But yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we have. You got one guy who wants to restore sanity to this country. You want to do that, you need to start by putting asylums back in, because that's what we need now more than anything. We have got way too much social influence on impressionable minds coming straight from the people who don't even know which bathroom they belong in. They think they're non-binary humans, and they're highly influential. We got to get rid of that shit. Yes, you have freedom of speech. Of course you do. You can say whatever the hell you want to, but when you're targeting impressionable young minds and telling them this is the way to go, that's becoming a problem. God, I just can't get over that. I'm a cult member. Just can't get over it. You know, And I was actually having a debate with this cat on one of the heavy metal pages. I mean, they decided to go rogue and post a picture of D. Snyder where he supposedly said he called Trump a MAGA fascist and all that. And I thought, D. Snyder just did a video with the entire Trump family on stage as he sang the same song, We're Not Gonna Take It. I guess all of his faithful followers forgot that shit because they're all cheering him on. Yeah, fuck that orange man fascist guy and fuck his cult-like followers. I seem to remember a group of people that were advocating taking an experimental shot, furthermore advocating that you lose your job if you didn't, walking around, and you know how they're making fun of Trump for wearing a damn bandage on his ear after a bullet just nicked it? God, how unreasonable can that be? These are the same group of people that walked around with face shields on and goggles and gloves and all this shit to go check their fucking mail. And an insane amount of people driving alone in their cars wearing the same PPE, calling us cult members. That has like a Jonestown undertone, doesn't it? Run out and take an experimental juice with Kool-Aid. Yeah, but I'm the cult member, 100% across the board. You'll never hear me say vote red no matter who, or vote red or you're dead, or some dumb shit like that. You'll never hear me say that because I never would say that because I vote for, like most Americans, most rational Americans, vote with our wallets, not with our... I just don't like this guy. He just seems to be so rude. Asshole! You know, come on, guys. At this point, I can't even hardly believe you guys are considering voting Democrat again. Like I said, most of you have to still be living at home with your parents or in college, getting your tuitions paid for by taxpayers or mommy and daddy. You contribute absolutely nothing to this country at all. You get on social media and you talk shit, and none of your ideas are original. I could go to page after page after page, and the different people are saying the exact same thing as the other person. I could go to Twitter and look and see some of the same shit they're saying over there that they're saying over here. There's no originality with these people at all. They just parrot what they see. It's like, you're a fascist cult member. You're Orange Jesus. What the hell are you even talking about? It just destroys my serenity to think that I have to share air with these idiots. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I will see it all. I guarantee it. Got to have a word from my sponsor real quick, so I'll be right back.
Hemorrhoids used to control my life, but thanks to Inusol, I've turned my hemorrhoids into hope. Now my asshole doesn't look a day over 5.
Ask your doctor if Anusol is right for you. Side effects may include dizziness, larger hemorrhoids, and obscene blood fart.
How do you think it's going to, how do you think this is going to play out? How does it feel knowing that the Democratic Party, your party, the one that you're supporting, doesn't give a frog's fat ass whether you want a person to run, whether you're going to elect them or not? That's not how elections are ran. That's illegal. And you think we live in a democracy? If we lived in a democracy, that shit would not happen. The true democracy, the ones that they're talking about saving, they're talking about their democracy, their seats in Congress. They're talking about the majority winning, 50+1, not you. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care about your political standpoints. They don't give a shit what you want. All they want is power. That's all they want. They don't care. And they get up there and they tell you, our democracy is at stake. You must vote for Biden. Shit. Yeah, a lot of good that did, didn't it? Then you got them going around here, despite the fact that we have no border. Everything is virtually unaffordable. People are having to work 2, sometimes 3 jobs just to make ends meet. And they have the audacity to come around here and say, oh, we're doing just fine. We're doing great. Our economy is good. You get these 4-eyed little motherfuckers on there and nobody even know who they are with their graphs and all this little shit. See, if you look here, in 2020, you'll see a spike right here. In the second quarter, shut the fuck up. Don't you could try to sell that don't believe your lying eyes bullshit to anybody in the world, but I ain't going to fall for it. I know most people I know are not going to fall for it. Everything is doing fine. Man, you guys are smoking too much fentanyl, man. Way too much. That being said, I got to prep for another show. I got other things coming. I might be doing 2 shows a day. I'm not really sure yet, but one thing is for sure. I will be doing 1 show a day, Monday through Thursday. I think I'm going to probably shoot for about 9 a.m. That's what I'm going to shoot for. I know a lot of you will be at work. I thought about doing a little bit early, but at the same time, again, I don't want to wake you guys up, and you guys are having a great dream. You know, you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Then you wake up and hear my voice with the beautiful news of the world and what's happening in this country. I know a lot of you don't want to be reminded, but at the same time, I think it's probably a good idea to get mad because they're poking the sleeping giant, and they're doing it intentionally, and they're laughing about it. And we could talk about that after the bullet that missed and the shot heard around the world, how these idiots on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram were responding to it and some of the crazy off-the-wall shit that they were saying, not knowing that they were putting targets on themselves at the same time. But why warn them? Let them keep doing it. They'll regret it. So do me a favor. If you like this content, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Share it around with your friends. I'll be trying to do, like I said, a show a day, Monday through Thursday, maybe even 2 shows a day. I haven't really decided how much time I have to do all this because I've got a studio going up on the north side of Abilene. We're getting all the furniture moved in there. Got a lot going on. So do me a favor. Stay alert. Stay alive. Stay in the fight.